Hello everyone, very good evening. In this video, I am going to do a live demonstration of how to draw the FASP levels, and this will help all the people to draw the levels that you see on my screen. How, what is my logic, how I go about it, and then how you can start drawing these all by yourself, right? So some of you might be wondering how do I draw these levels, and this will be a good demonstration. And I thought of doing it a live session because there were a lot of people asking me of uh, how one can plot this by themselves. So let me take this opportunity to draw fast levels. First, let me bring in the regular analysis study, which is this. Uh, excuse me. All right. If you are online and you are able to see me, just know, say hi. I'll be able to recognize. Let's start off with Bank Nifty and then try doing the plotting. Uh, I'm sure. I think I need to just share the window of this. Yeah, this should be good. Now you must be seeing my window. Yeah. Let's start off with the retracement tool. So what I wanted to really look at is that this is the 915 candle. This was the low of it, right? But I would like to take it from the body till the peak of it. This is the highest made with its body, right? So I'm drawing from this level to this level. Yeah. So we have drawn the low of this edge to the high of this edge. So what are we considering? 0.32, 0.5, 6.18, and 1. Similarly, 1.38 and 1.5, 1.68, and so on. Uh, so one of the values we got, I'm going to push this to the right corner and keep it aside. Let's explore the next levels. I think from the previous last swing, this point to the low to the high would give me the downside values. So I'm picking that up and then setting a block, moving it all to the right. Right now I am having some downside values as well. But I'm going to draw everything that's needed. Now going to the downside, going to the peak, then where it ended here. So again we have certain upside targets. Now this again I can move it to the right. So we are just looking at where most of the lines coincide, where they collaborate. That's the main part we are trying to figure out. Uh, I'm also going with the retracement tool again. Uh, so one more retracement. Mhm. Right. On top of this, we are going to add some pivot. Right. So enabling the standard pivots. So we got some more lines. Then looking at it very logically, uh, what are the points? Let's check it out. The bank Nifty gave a close of 41,367. So I'm going to draw levels that helps me to connect for every 100 points what are the significant things that we should keep, right? Um, so there is one spike here and then one body that is here. So I would like to consider this as one of my targets. Maybe I can even open. Let's go ahead and then put it in another study where I save all these Bank Nifty related task levels. I'll use that so that we can map it over there. Nifty, the Bank Nifty intraday flip levels. So you should be seeing this. Now I want to plot it. Now I wanted to plot the levels precisely and how I do it. See, the market has just took a consolidation between T1 levels on the both sides, right? So throughout the day it was consolidating and very frustrating for option buyers. I know that. And tomorrow, considering it's you know uh, Tuesday, we can expect some sort of significant breakout. That's very likely. Let's move up, keeping it at 9:15. Yes, perfect. Then again, I'm just moving all these pointers downside. So in case if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I am not checking the chat much frequently. In case you guys have questions, feel free to ask. I'm going to just keep drawing until then. So a lot of people are wondering like how I am drawing these levels. Right, pretty simple. I took the Fibonacci retracement tool. Sorry, Fibonacci retracement tool and extension tool. Then I started plotting all the I to the low and also enabled the pivot standard points and looking for the long candles like this. And I use all this information and see where maximum levels of collaboration is happening, because wherever the maximum collaboration is happening, that's where you will find good levels of supports and resistance. On the higher side here, I see this as a fantastic place uh, for consolidation, because this is a long red candle, this is a long green candle, and then there is a peak and there is a lot of body coinciding here. So 41,500 looks like a very good spot for me, right? So I will use that information to my advantage. So 41,500, so about 130 points higher. So that's good, because considering the volatility these days, you need to keep adjusting your levels. Earlier, I used to give about only for 70 points gap. I used to give. Now look at these sort of long candles. It makes sense to increase that level. So I'm going by this where maximum collaboration is happening. So that would be yeah, 41,500. So on the other side, I use 41,500. Now let's find the second level. The second level is, maybe I will just this here. The second level is wanted another one. So here you see 600, 614, all are like coinciding, and then it is also connecting with the base. So I would like to take the base. This is the closest as well. Uh, so that would be 41. Oh, this is not syncing. Yeah, we need to move up. Yeah, 14. I think we can go 41,653. That's more like it. I like that one. 41,690, 653. So it's kind of a lengthy process, but ensures that we are having higher levels of you know precision in terms of mapping the levels. Today, the entire band was at T1 on both sides, right? It clearly played out within the levels. If you want to know what I'm talking about, Here it is. These are the levels that we drew for the last um, today. Uh, See, mostly it was trading between T1 on the lower side to T1 on the higher side. This was the range. So it perfectly was playing within this range. So although it takes time to draw, it's worth it because we're able to get as accurate reversal points as we can. That's why we spend some couple of hours also if needed on drawing these levels. That's fine. But next day it becomes very easy to make trade decisions, right? And then you have a peak here, right? You have an absolute peak here, and I would like to take this. Yeah, 41,829. I like that. So 41,829, going with that. So Bhargav is asking that, hi sir, you have made a very good video explaining these levels drawing. Could you please share how well today's levels perform? Of course, I was not talking about that. You see, these were the levels, and if you look at the market, plain market, what happened here? One second, just one second. I have to mute. All right. So welcome back. I am going to show you how well these levels were respected. For which, what I would like to do is maybe I will pull out a new one, something like yeah, something blank. I will take out. Then maybe I will bring in Bank Nifty to explain how well these levels were respected. Right now, this was the kind of close we had, and then we this is in days candle, right? So I would shift it to 15 minutes. Now you see what sort of information can you make out of it, right? Like the market went up and then it gave a close uh, somewhere here. Then today the market opened and then there was like very difficult thing to assess and predict what would be where the market would reverse, where exactly where you can find the reversals. There is a trading resistance zone here. Apart from that, there was no much information. Like if it is coming down till where it can come down, if it is going up till where it can go up, we had no clarity on that, right? But today, how we use that information of drawing these fast levels to our advantage, let's explore that. Because we were able to take real advantage of that. We have drawn all these T1 levels T1 on the higher side, T1 on the lower side, T2, T3, and so on, right? Then when there was a rejection that happened, and then the subsequent candles started coming down, we clearly knew that this is going to be a very very strong resistance point. And uh, uh, then I saw that the market was getting first support here, second support here, third support here. By 10:30, we were able to get the range for the day. Almost we got it, because that's when I started drawing this zone, and then I told people that look at this long red candle. The middle of it will be the first level of entry. Second level of averaging for PE position is this, and then third level of averaging is this. This would be the stop loss. And then do not enter into any sort of call positions, because the chances for a significant downtrend is very higher near the resistance zone. So I was not advising any person to enter into CE. CE, I was saying that you can enter only after crossing T3 levels here. So we were able to draw advantages of these levels and then create a proper trade setup. A lot of people avoided doing trading because there was no breakout. And that itself is a very big success in a market like this, because people are losing big time money on money, like entering here and then losing on both the sides. When they entered here on the CE, it fell down, and then when they entered onto the PE, it went up. Then they exited. All sort of wrong positions were happening, entering at the wrong juncture. When we were able to draw these levels, then give a live feedback, it gives a lot of reassurance and confidence to trade more carefully, right? So that's how we took advantage of yesterday's fast levels and played out today, and really good returns came today, right? So, Bhargav, I hope that answers. Feel free to ask me if you have any further questions. Now we are going to draw further. So 8:30 we drew. Then this is going to be a very strong reversal point. I would rather take this. This is 42,014. Yeah, I would take that. Then there is a lot of confluence happening here. Uh, I think 42,173 is good to me. 42,173. Then, oh, okay. Then we are also seeing some strong confluence here. 42,345. 42,345 is good. Then there is a massive collaboration happening here. 42, 5, 18, I think 37 I'll take. 42, 5, 37. The higher range I'm taking. Yeah. So we have drawn the higher side. Now additional targets. Let's explore how to draw this. Just go further up the no board, and see that there is a base of it at 625. Body is at 683. So I like this one, 684. That is 684. I would take it. 42 684 looks good to me. Then targeting the other. And 42. What else? Hmm. Yeah, there is nice 1 point level here. So this looks perfect to me. 42 838. This looks pretty good to me. 838 and 42. Actually, this looks good. 42.33. 43.33. Okay. 43.33 looks good to me. Right. Uh, Going above further, then you see a lot of bars ending. Like here it is ending, here it is beginning, here it is ending, here it is beginning. This looks like a very good point to me. So 43 double two three. Okay, 43 double two. And one last level that we can give. Um, I think this pinnacle is good. This looks good actually. 43 double four five. 43 double four five. So why am I really giving a longer range? Usually I used to give about 100 points range, right, between the levels. Now I'm giving much higher because we are at a make or break situation, and if you're giving a shorter targets, probably the gap up opening itself will be like somewhere around T6, T7. Will not be able to make meaningful um, actions, and we will be missing out big time because these days the volatility of 500 points movement is nothing. In fact, from low to high, it's almost like about 700 points on average for last 1 week or two. So 700 points to 800 points means that's a lot. T7 ranges with 700 points means, I mean, 100 points means 700 points. That's not good enough for making a handling volatility of today, right? That's the reason we are stretching it a bit and reaching about 130 points, 140 points. So it's all like very, very uh, calculated, very deeply. We give some weightage to things. That's the reason our zones are expanding, right? All right, let me check the comments. Hi, very good evening. I missed the stream. I entered late, which I was not even streaming today properly. But yeah, you didn't miss much. So welcome. Um, so I'm doing a live demonstration of how this fast levels I am creating and why I am giving more gap or less gap on a particular day. Today, for the very first time, I'm giving a 150 points gap between the levels. Like T1 at the market closed at 367. Next target is at 500, so almost like 133 points. Then 150 points, then another 150 points. Likewise, it's now keeping on, expanding 150 points gap. Earlier, I used to give only about 100 points gap, right? And 80, 100, something like that. Because of the volatility and the kind of, range where we are stuck, considering there could be a possible breakout, we are giving a much broader spectrum of ranges. All right, let's check. Higher side is done. Let's go with the downside now. So this is for tomorrow. What is it? 07. It's cool. Let's do that. Downside target we have to keep as it is. Let's go down now. We're done with the upside. Now let's go with the downside. The market ended here, where we are finding significant collaboration happening by this level. Yeah, by this level, there is a good. Why this level? I'm seeing a very long candle's body beginning here, and then another long body passing through, and then it's making a peak. So one, two, three, four, all these collaborate here. So I'm taking this as one of the levels, 41 to 29. Okay, so that's pretty good to me. Hmm, this is cool. 41 to 29. That's cool. Then let's go further and see. Mhm. I think this is a good collaboration. What is it? 4164. 4165 in fact. 4165 looks good to me. Then the third level is at uh, 65 is done. I think this is a good point. 49.62. Yeah, there is a lot of collaboration happening here. 49.20. 49.20. Then let's go further down. Then this is a good spot. I like it. 47.85. This is good. Next level, I'm going down further. This base looks absolutely brilliant. 45.85. I like that. Yeah, 45.85. This looks absolutely lovely. I like it. A lot of long candles intersecting. 44.34. Good. 44.34. And then last 34.34. Base of this. It looks good to me. Uh, Maybe middle of this. 42.71. Yeah, I'm going with that. 42.71. Cool. Now we will have to find additional downside targets. After 271, what looks good? Yeah, this looks perfect. 40.44. Oh, 40.40. Okay, 44. Okay. Then take it on down. Then going here, there is a lot of synchrony happening here. I would like to take the support zone here. 39,941. So let me check the chat quickly if there is anything. Nifty already drawn for tomorrow. Nifty, no. Vijay, no, I haven't drawn it yet. I will be doing it in next. Next, I will be doing for Nifty. Then 39,744. I like that. 39,744. And what is the next target? Oh, this looks good. 39,608. Then I'm going for further and then take this. Yeah, this looks good. 39,491. Yeah, this is all. This is all ready to go now, right? So we will use this and just shrink it a bit. Make sure that it is visible all the levels. And this is ready to go. And I will keep this here. Save, publish. So every day this is the activity that I do, right? And then now I need to duplicate something to find out uh, the published ideas. Yeah, just need to copy this title, everything. Make sure the work is not becoming too much. Some copy paste is needed. All right, this is good. I will copy this, and this is 07. And let's do all the bold. This is only valid for a day. That's right. Then how to use this levels and color coding and display. Perfect. I think it's good. Now let's go ahead and then post fast levels for Nifty, Bank Nifty, and another Bank Nifty. Yeah, this is good. Post it on Twitter. This is trend analysis, chart pattern, and yeah, all this looks good. Yeah, beyond candlesticks. So tax, let's get it. Paste. This is a trade setup, trend analysis, levels, then intraday setup for sure. Intraday, view, correct. Okay, correct. I think this is good enough. Let's post it. That's it. I just give myself thumbs up so that it reaches more people. All right, this is the link. Then let's share it with the friends. That's it. With the Bank Nifty, this is done. Right. All right. Now we will be doing for Nifty. Before I start with Nifty, um, I would like to also map all these things into my intraday chart for tomorrow, so that I don't have to do all these things at the last moment in the morning. I my work should be like done with analysis, and only the trading should be in mind when the market opens. And after the market opens, if you start thinking, then you will be losing out a lot of important information. So I'm going to delete all these things. This is done. So day is over. So this should be removed. That's all. Good. All these things are done. All right. So upper side it's done. Now let's go to the lower side. Ah, so all are removed now. Paste. Levels are drawn and beautifully set. Right. So when the day opens, you just need to see where it is and then take actions. That's all. Very simple. Now we are relaxed. Done with Bank Nifty. Now I will go with Nifty. So just a moment, one moment. Yeah. So I think was that clear, guys? Like how we drew the fast level for Nifty, sorry, Bank Nifty. So any questions, feel free to ask. Otherwise, I'm going to draw the Nifty now. Just waiting for a couple of minutes, and if you guys say okay, then I'm going for Nifty. All right, I believe all are good. Yeah, I think we can go ahead and then draw the Bank Nifty now. Sorry, Nifty now. Let's just clear the charts for tomorrow. It becomes a bit difficult to do all the work on one day. Right, so we have to just clear everything and ensure, yeah, Nifty. Going with Nifty now. Yeah, perfect. So again, le- so Vijay, are you there? You want to? You are asking, right? Like, if I was done with Nifty, please check it out. This is how it's done. Right. Okay. I'll keep drawing it. No point waiting. Uh, Here, in the double screen. Have to. Wow. All right. So this is the level. Um, then I wanted it in single window first. Then change this to Nifty so that it's easy to manage. Yeah, these are the levels they have drawn. And just going to select all and delete. So we are going to select those levels and delete it. So if before I delete it, you see again everything was trading between T1 and T1 level itself. Maximum like T1 and T2 between that went, but mostly it was like between T1 and T1. So that's the power of doing this analysis, so that we know for sure we are doing a right analysis, and then where the market can, where we can expect the market to find support or resistance is very evident from these levels. All right, let's go further. So first, I cleared off my chart, on which I will be tracking all the details for tomorrow. Now I am getting into the analysis for the Nifty. So this is the 9:15 candle. It's in 1 hour mode. Let me switch it to 15 minutes so that we can make more meaningful information out of it. Right. So this is all that happened. What do we make of this? Just take, this is the peak of yesterday's close, and this is the bottom of today, right? So I would like to just club these two to draw the downside targets. So downside targets with one hint, we are done. But I don't want the chart to be overlooking, so overcrowded. So I'm moving it to the right so that there is more space for further analysis. Now, going further, using this tool, finding out where the market found further more downside targets. Got further more downside targets from this point, but market opened here, so we might need more information. So I'm choosing from here to the same spot I'm going, and then same spot I'm finishing. More information we got. So we have a lot of information. Is there any chance of gap up opening tomorrow in Nifty? Um, both are possible. Tomorrow is a great opportunity for both the sides. It can go upside as well as downside. First, let's complete the analysis. Then I'll give you the projections, and then what are the percentages for uptrend and downtrend. All those things I will give in detail as we discuss. Right. So this part is done. Uh, the upside is done. Move it, move it. All are there. Now I would like to go and check the upside targets. What should I do then? I should choose retracement, go to the base of it, go to the peak of it, then leave it. So now I have some upside targets as well. Then market's last swing was here, so I would like to use that information as well. I know it's just confusing for people who are joining in for the first time, but once you start doing it, it's about your creativity. There are no hard and fast rules. The more you feel that this important level to consider, you can keep on adding to it, right? You don't have to do so complicated. You can also make it very very simplistic. But why I do so many points is that the regions where there is more meetings of various levels happening, it is a great indicator that will act as a great support or resistance. Now with that, I am also going to enable pivot, and pivot is also enabled. Now I'm going to zoom in and see. Market closed at 768, right? And where is the maximum lines happening here? That is here. This is like too close. Should we take it? We can take it considering it is nifty. But then how many points away it is? How many points away it is? Hardly like 20 points. Doesn't make any sense at all. So we go further higher. This is only about 40 points. Still doesn't make any sense. And where is the most reasonable thing coming? It's here, right? And that is 0.68. So I'm going with that. 17,823. I'm taking that level for sure. So where is the other chart? Let me bring in uh, Nifty. Yeah, Nifty levels have come. Now I don't need this. Yeah. So the levels have come. We're going to just select all. So I'm going to drag all to this right. And this is good. Now, where is the first point I wanted to draw? Uh, yeah, this was a spot, right? Yeah, I was saying 823, 824, 17824. I like that. Let me check the chat once. If there are any comments, no further. Okay, so T1 is here. Let's draw T2. Go peak of it 871, and I like that. I like this even better because this is also 1890 is good. 17890. And we are going further. 954, 955 looks good. Right. Then where else we have? This is really a good overlap, and many things are sinking. 18,003. Good. Okay, I like this. Then go further up. 281, 268, all these things looks good. So base is also like getting touched. So 18,081 looks good to me. This is fine. I think 134 looks too cool. Yeah, 135. 135. I think instead of that 172 looks good. Much better. R by 150. No, I would like to do this 162 instead of 135. 162 looks good. Then you have, oh yeah, 241. 241 looks good. Right. So these are the levels, like these seven targets. Now let's draw further additional targets for tomorrow. 07 downside. Let's bring this. Let's find the downside targets. Oh, upside targets are still pending. Like 240, and then uh, yeah, 328 we have. That is good. 328. See, this looks good. 18, 328 is one, and further higher. This is an excellent place. This is 384. 384 is looking good. Yeah, I'll go with 384. Also, 384. 453 looks good to me. 453. 453. And 18,000. 521 looks good. Then 18,000. Yeah, R size is there. So 612. 612 straight away. Yeah, this looks good to me. So these are the levels, additional targets for the higher side. Now let's check out for the downside. So I think this is a great confluence happening here. I like this 713710. 710 is good. 17710. Then I'm going down further. 17660 is good. 17660. So then this base looks absolutely gorgeous. Maybe I would like to consider. Oh, there is a overlap happening. I think 575 is good. 575 is good. 17,575. That's it. And next, this looks good to me. 9587. So I think 17487 is better. 17487. Then the next one. So I would like to go with 433. Yeah, 433. Wait a second. 410. Yeah, 410 is better. 17410. Then next 17,363 is better. Oh no, that's not good. I think I will take 347. 347. Yeah, 347 is good. And then at last, uh, yeah, 293, 281. 281 is better because support is more precious. 17, 284. Right, these are the levels on the downside. Now let's upgrade the additional targets, and that should be good enough. 194 looks good. One one zero looks good. Those gaps are excellent. So 17,064, 63. Then 17,000. I think this is good. 953. 16,953. And then I think this is good. No, this is better. Yeah, this is better. 868. Right, these are the fast levels for tomorrow. And we have also drawn the additional targets, everything. I'm going to map it into my trade intraday setup, and then that's it. If you have any questions, you can ask. Otherwise, that we are at the end of the mapping. So I have drawn this, saved. So that's it. I think I might even publish this. Go ahead and publish this. Uh, Let me check if there are any questions. No questions. Okay. I'm going to simply post this and then we are done. Nifty 07. Then copy this, paste it. Nifty 07. Then more, and that's it. This is the posted trend, chart patterns, and fundamentals. Okay, that's it. We're going to post it. Link is available, so you can map it onto your charts. This should be good enough for tomorrow. Uh, Watching. Yeah, that's it, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Otherwise, we are going to end the stream now. That's it. So thanks, one and all.